We've heard it repeatedly from fire officials. There's no such thing as fire season anymore.
Yeah, that's right. The reality is we're dealing with wildfire risk all year long. I mean, take a look. The coastal fire burning in Orange County, that's proof enough.
Joining us now live with more is retired LA City Fire Captain Rick Godinez. Good morning, Captain.
Good morning, Suzanne and Chris. How are you today?
We're doing great, but of course concerned about everybody in Orange County.
Yeah, Captain, let's talk a little bit about these images that are coming out of that area. They are just terrible. You know, from your point of view, seeing this kind of fire, tell me, what are you seeing and what's making this kind of fire so hard to tackle?
There's a lot of factors, Chris, when it comes to these wildland fires. Obviously, just as you mentioned, fire season is year-round. It's no longer just during the summer or the fall months. It's year-round. And what makes it difficult, so wind-driven fire, it gets very unpredictable. You have, in this case, you have coastal winds blowing up through the canyons, and that's pushing the fire. That's pushing the fires into those urban areas where homes are. And that makes it difficult sometimes, especially for firefighters trying to gain accessibility. If they're narrow roads, parked cars, people trying to evacuate, that all those factors play into firefighters getting to the scene and making a defensible attack on this fire. Some of the other factors too, as we saw, you know, the fires are so intense where one house may catch on fire and then maybe a couple blocks away you see another house. Those are the wind-driven fires. They're burning embers and blowing, carrying those fire embers to different locations. And if those homeowners aren't properly prepared, meaning prepping their homes prior to the fire season, which, and again, in this case, it's year-round, it's creating that defensible space around your home, creating 100 feet of clearing that vegetation around there, and then planting a green belt, basically, that's going to help as a fire break to prevent that fire from spreading. But a lot of factors, the wind, the terrain, all of those play a key factor in how fire moves and how quickly it moves.
And Rick, let's talk about the defensible space, because these are multi-million-dollar homes. You think they would have the best brush clearance? Because I live in a canyon area where they check every year. How was this possible that this whole street was basically wiped out and you had the whole hillside? They say it was decades since the vegetation had been cleared.
Right. Yeah. And a lot of those areas, especially in the canyons, you know, that's public land. So clearing that amount of brush, you would think, well, why don't they just clear, you know, miles and miles around these houses? But then you're dealing with possible flooding in the winter times, that erosion. And we've seen that during the winter months where a fire has gone through those areas and wiped out all the vegetation, the trees, that root system that's holding everything in place, that hillside. And then during the winter months, we have landslides and mudslides going down through those same neighborhoods. So it's really up to the homeowner to create that 100 feet around their property, clearing that dry brush. And then when you know that there's a fire close by, you know, we tell people to practice ready, set, go. And basically what that is getting ready for the fire season, preparing your home for this type of brush fire. And that's clearing the vegetation around your house, removing combustibles around your house, whether that's firewood or propane tanks or even lawn and garden equipment, that as the fire is approaching, you want to move all that away from the home. Maybe preparing your home to box those eaves and enclose those eaves, getting a more of a ceramic tile style roof. Shake shingles are outlawed in the city and county of Los Angeles these days. So to replace those, you wouldn't be able to do it. So having the right type of roofing, a stucco home, clearing some of those combustibles around the house is all going to help. If you do have to evacuate, then you know, part of that ready, set, go is getting some things in place, whether that's prescriptions, important documents, birth certificates, passports, things of that nature, things that you want to pre-plan and think about what you want to have to take with you in the event that you are going to be displaced or relocated. And then talking to your family.
Yeah, for sure. And, thankfully that's what we saw.
Thank you
Right.
so much, retired LA City Fire Captain Rick Godinez. We so appreciate all this insight. And thank you so much for joining us.